We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Viking 18, Panther Street, Panther Street.
Here we go. Check 24, check 24. Check 52. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
They'll go option to the short side. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
36. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hurts being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Broncos.
Show it up, show it up. Watch this.
On the ball, ready, go.
On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
79 Broncos.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Know your job. Mike's 57.
On 2nd and 7, Hurts. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Ready, Cowboy 80.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Now Gino. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Gino now to throw. Going right back to Fant. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2.
Come on, set 70 Timberwolves.
Strong right. We got
7 Pirates.
On 4th down, Smith. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawksans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
19
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Smith. An out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. But a short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith steps away to his left. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Now that 18 Cardinal. Here we go.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Deep ball for Goodwin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they will take a knee here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Okay, ready?
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Dissly taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
57's Mike 57.
In motion right is Watkins.
60 Eagles.
57's Mike.
Cup 19.
On 2nd and 10. Hurts. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Kenneth Gainwell, his intended target, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. The man in motion is Brown.
19 tight. 19 tight.
57's the Mike. Watch 57.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Throwing now is Geno. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On second down, it's Walker. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back to Walker on first down. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let's go. 56, the Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Get ready, get ready.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And some room to work. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 75 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point now coming from Myers. He's got it, and it's 17-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 57. Mike, 57.
But first down, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Mike, 56.
Dragon 60.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
In motion left goes Smith.
56 to Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60 Maverick.
56.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Coming after you.
Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
18 Cardinal.
Mike, 56.
18 Pioneer.
I got you.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
18 Rattler.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They run behind center with Gainwell. They find some open field here. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 32-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
57's the mic. Watch for
60 Bobcat.
Mike's 57's mine.
Throwing is Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Let's go.
And here's a handoff to Gainwell.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Watch the edge.
On 3rd down, it's Gainwell.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Kenneth Gainwell.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
57 Mike.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Again, it's Walker.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
139 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job And then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Penny. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Ready, break.
42's the mic. Let's go, let's go.
79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Watch time. Tight end right.
Now Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And their lead to 15. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Wilson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Hall again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
7 yards there and a first down.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Wilson. This is Smith with a grab. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Smith. This is the tight end fan. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
3rd and 2, Smith. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Let's get the ball. Switch.
7 Pirates. Go.
They snap it to Smith. Dancing to his left.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Cougar 19.
To try again after the sack. Smith. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Ready? Panther 60.
Smith now to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Ahmad Gardner finishing off the corner blitz.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete.